Alright, hello once again YouTube! Welcome back to Small Pathfinder. I'm recording a lot of it at the moment, I'm enjoying this playthrough. Yeah, last time we thoroughly flattened Monago with a surprise power boost. The people's still here! I think this is the first time I've ever seen them survive this far. Oh, that's amazing. Okay, they're still here. Awesome. Yeah. We flattened Monago. Let's roll them home. Which I mean back to the tavern. The wardstone is safe. The corruption is subdued for now. I think permanently, actually, because we got them to basically go into a angel coma until we sorted out.
Make way, warrior queen coming through with a round for the heroes. Whoa, the heart is packed. And you considered nixing this little shindig, Beth?
I did.
Oh, yeah, Rebecca, that's her name. I couldn't think of her name earlier.
Still considering it. It hasn't even been a week since the last demon was booted out of Canabras. And we really should be in a period of mourning for all the city's fallen. But the people deserve to celebrate, and she deserves to be honored.
Yeah, they don't actually say your name, sadly, but
And
it's fine.
possibly all of Mendev.
We need it.
But someone did more than the rest of us. Don't deny your achievements. There'll always be plenty of miserable folk only too happy to tear you down.
Heck yeah, this is the right attitude, just in general, frankly.
According to the Watch reports, there has been no demon activity whatsoever outside Canabras. I get the feeling the fiends are as shocked by what happened as we are. What happened in the garrison, what you did, it was a miracle. I truly believe that the gods remembered us and decided to intervene.
They did.
Beth, come on, you agreed. No serious business today.
All right, I'm done. No more. Who would have thought we'd be celebrating a successful attack on the Grey Garrison, our own fortress, and that we'd blow the roof off the place?
It's simply unforgivable. While we're on the topic of the roof, there's already a rumor going around that
You're blessed by the gods. Okay, blessed by talisman.
And it was her power
Sure.
growth. Nice. I'll put it on display at home. Or maybe I'll make a hole in it and wear it as a pendant.
Nevi! What are you on about now?
What do you mean? Do you see
I think we've been blessed.
Well, a couple perhaps.
Iomede's blessings are not conveyed through stones. And as
Then realizes who's talking.
I feel a little chastened after what you said about public officials. But I myself have acquired a few pieces of stone and also wish to ask our heroine to breathe on them for good luck. So, what now? Are you going to toss me out of this fine establishment?
Hey look, the Queen's here.
Your Majesty.
They hadn't noticed.
It is I. I made the journey here to deduct the cost of repairing the garrison roof from your salary. We have not been introduced. Galfrey of Mendev.
What we got? We can shake hands, we can say it's an honour. We could be like a little bit like, it's like, oh, the Queen's here. Well, kiss a hand, the room's your beauty, we're not exaggerated. I think there is like a romance route for her. I don't think I've ever bothered with it, but I think that is a route. We'll roll with that for now. There's a reason we might end up changing that later anyway, but I think that'd be kind of funny, right? The room's your beauty, we're not exaggerated.
Thank you for the compliment. So, this is what she looks like. The one all Mendev is talking about. News of your deeds reached me even before my messengers could.
Your Majesty, we were just... I'll have them arrange.
Calm yourself, Commander. I deliberately came here without any fanfare because I did not wish to draw attention away from our honored heroine here. My personal guard and the force I brought with me...
You're going to join the celebrations. Not that it's not good dialogue, but we can skip on a little bit.
Concerning the celebration, as you can see, I already invited myself. I couldn't pass up the chance to meet the new heroine all the Crusaders are talking about. And soon, not just Crusaders.
Oh, we need some rest.
Because grand new deeds lie ahead, yes?
Your Majesty, my dear cousin.
Oh yeah, here he is.
Count, I admit I was surprised to learn that you valiantly joined the ranks of the city's defenders. Pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, she quite rightly thought he wasn't going to bother.
Please you, my queen. My first thought...
I'm going to drown him in the nearest well this very night.
I don't even need to finish the sentence, that fits so well.
Your dedication.
So now I'm not going to keep helping.
That I am not
I'm done, I'm
prepared
good.
for the front line.
I shall hold you to that, Count. I did not come here solely to give you the chance to celebrate.
Yeah, she's got an idea. So I'm not going to say anything yet. We're going to party for now. In the morning, there's a thing. Thing's going to be important.
Fires of Canobris have died down. Now the army's path leads to the walls of Dresden, a fallen citadel that the Crusaders have been trying in vain to reclaim for 70 years. The new piece on the board might give their efforts some added momentum.
And again, somewhere. We push back the demons. One city is free. Enough. Camp here that we've moved out to. Checking the controller wasn't plugged in because the camera was auto spun down its own there. How's the adventure going? Leave us a review. I've never done that one before. Oh, that's great. I've never read it properly anyway. Crusade Canobris. It me. It Queen.
Rise, warriors.
There's a little lizard. There he is, our bravest warrior.
Pride.
Oh, there he goes.
Sorrow, because we
I think he's a lizard. I'm still not entirely sure what he is.
perished in Canobris. Pride.
He's going though.
Despite demonic treachery,
Running over the Queen's foot while she's speaking.
held the attack and saved the city. I, Queen Golfrey of Mendev, declare this day the first day of the Fifth Crusade.
Wait, she pronounced it
And I
Godfrey?
am glad to introduce the one who will lead the attack on the forces of the Abyss. The hero of Canobris, Knight Commander of the Fifth Crusade. Your leader from now unto victory or death.
Yeah, we got a bit of a promotion.
And now it's time to rest. Everyone is dismissed.
We're in charge of the Crusade now. We're going to clear out the demons. In theory.
There. The troop review is finished. I'll give you some time to look around the camp, and then I shall expect your presence at headquarters.
Right. Basically because we're the only ones to have ever made any progress with the demons for years. The Fifth Crusade, by the way, all 5 Crusades have been against the demons. The same demons. And it's been about 100 odd years. So, yeah, things have been a bit rough.
Let's head out.
Like I said, we're making some progress. The other guy's just like, I'll be have to be tough because humans take nowadays something even worse.
Let us be careful.
Yeah, the camp mood is a little strange. Yeah, I think he calls her, Airbag calls him out, but I think she was off screen for that bit of dialogue. It's like, oh, what was that? They're just like, nothing about it. So, I didn't say anything. Chapel. Various altars to different gods, at least the good ones. Yeah, they got one for Browser with Serene, and we got one for Emiday. We got the rest. There's the rest, also got one for Cringe. There's no, I don't think any of our team there's no, not sure. Not that I think it matters too much, but really, but it's cute that they actually remember, you know, the actual Universe ones for that. Most of them don't have any dialogue, but some will. At the hospital. It's Mr. Cleric from before. I thought we could buy stuff off him. Maybe not. Maybe later. There's Kamara. She's still here. Interesting. So she doesn't leave you if you skip her quest. That's interesting. Well, it does mean... Oh, find location of the recruits from the Horizon. Okay. Are there any recruits? We'll bring them up to speed. It's interesting though, because that means Camilla's backstory is just going to be a mystery now, presumably, right? Because we missed our first quest, and that's where we learned a bit about her. Not all of it, by any means, but a bit of it. Yes, this is Sela talking to her friends. So you're already drinking with the Queen of the camp? I'm going to say nothing, I'm not going to get involved with this. Be careful, saving by to the commander. Rank. There's a little bit of arguing going on. We're not in a perfect start. It could be a lot worse. Morale is fairly good overall. There's Darren. Oh god, this is Cosys from the party. There you are, you dashing troublemaker, you. So I'm going to be off. And I'll probably be eaten by Demon. He's going sailing. I had a chef a lot of entertainment. I think he's making a run for it, basically. So that's how you go. If it sounds like mockery, forgive me. I cannot turn off the Venom glad on a whim. So I feel like you don't belong here and go. But it'd be nice to see him again at some point. For our banquet. Victory in Dresden, your optimism is charming. Well, should you prove lucky enough to survive this, a miracle come find me. Maybe I'll even remember you. He's going to wait until the army departs, though. What's this? 2 different tents. Nura. Who was Nura? The name's so familiar. Well, a lot of unnecessary items are there. Fire. Interesting thing to have quite a lot of. Maybe she's an alchemist or something. Said, our alchemist fire now for Browser if he ever remembers to actually apply it to his weapon. It's the storyteller. He said, congrats. Has he decided to join? He is not. But he'll be around. We'll see him. That said, we haven't got anything new to show him, so... Wizard. Everybody's tent. Yeah, tent. We're used to travelling with the Queen, Star, tent to furnish up command of officers. Oh, I did not know that was there. There's just a enchanted half plate there. The weapons, most of which we're going to ironically sell back to the Crusaders. Annoyingly, I don't think any of us again can actually wear that armour. Yeah, because I don't even think any of us even have medium armor proficiency, which threw me off. Oh no, that's actually heavy, is it? +2 constitution, and it's +2 heavy chest plate. That's so good. That really is kind of sad that we can't use that, because that's a really nice set of heavy armor for this early. Decent armor, not horrible weight and everything, and a bonus to con, which is extra hit points. Scroll of glitter dust. Again, ironically, we're looting our own camp. Let's sell it back to our own camp. Well, there is a merchant here somewhere. I just don't know whether we can... Ah, there is also. I'll talk to him in a minute. Like I said, most of this stuff isn't worth much anyway. Weapons are ironically actually not in short supply, despite how much real old weapons from sort of medieval times actually cost, which was quite a lot for a lot of them. It's something like a sword that was all metal. Oh, Jenna! Oh no, he's not the cleric I thought he was. Maybe he is? Saw you in the Defender's Heart and never got to speak to you. Who are you? Priest of Arresto. What are you doing in the heart? The enemy wounded. Have you joined? He's not. He's going for Chili Creek. But you say you can come see us there, maybe. There's a side quest there, and it's quite a substantial one actually. It's a big area. I remember that one. In fact, there's a few side quests there, effectively. Right. Also Garms, Quartermaster. He doesn't have any quests or anything, but he is a merchant. We can access our personal quests in a minute, so we'll stick all the enchanted weapons in there. Or maybe even sell some of these if he's got anything nice that we want right away. Sell some of the books. Actually, why is that one special? It's got like a fancier cover. Breathe the Sausage Maker. That's a joke one, probably. There are some joke ones. Let's go sell all the books for the weight. Oh, is that a quest one? Is that why it's different? I don't know why that one's marked, so I'm going to hold on to that. I don't think it's important for this, but... Sell those now. Sort by type. Ah, okay, he has got some enchanted weapons. Bug Crusher. And so he had a medium or smaller, that includes humans. Also, he's able to suffer additional weapon damage. How much additional weapon damage? It doesn't say. What do you mean additional weapon damage? Okay, there's a +1 club. I was going to say it could be decent for Amph, but I'm pretty sure he's got better already. Yeah, he's got his big old scythe. I said Amph is not limited to a weapon yet, so we could always change his. Generic plus weapons is a dart called Ruse. It does a crit, the opponent becomes flat-footed. That's kind of bad, but it'd be good if we had someone with sneak attacks, because they could take advantage of that opening, but we'd have to notice it even happened. Earthbreaker, Nimble Edge, very expensive as stock. Oh, but it's got speed on it. That's why then. Speed gives you an extra attack. Yeah, I don't explain why that's good. It doesn't stack with haste, but it does work without having haste applied. It's very strong. It has a crit bonus to Dex, and there's extra damage. Yeah, no wonder it's so expensive. That's a really strong little weapon. Relentless Assault, plus 3, Dwarven Morax. When you do a second weapon, when you do a crit, you also make an additional attack. That's incredible. You'd have to set up a certain build for that, but you could absolutely build a dual-wielding like fighter around that with the crit build specialty and have a really strong character in theory. Yeah, because triple crit damage as well. Ceremonial Falcata. Plus 5 on Persuasion. If you use Dazzling Display, all affected enemies suffer 1d8 sonic damage. Okay, that's not bad. That actually turns Dazzling Display into an attack. Jinx, Falchion when it lands a hit, target under a hex effect. Doubles its damage. Okay. Although our hexes aren't offensive, so not useful for us. Double Jeopardy. That's a great club with it, which we can actually fall for once. Can we? Maybe not. Might be able to trade some of these in for it. What was that I should do? And to hit against a new target. Next, this will hit against the same target, deals 2d6 damage. Alright, so if I land 2 hits, it does extra. Really like crossbow, corrosive light hammer. That's just an acid damage hammer. Say just like that isn't also pretty good. Aces, spears. Oh yeah, a enchanted spear. Racking point. Whenever it does critical hit, pierce the enemy. More extra hits after that to extra damage. Black Dragon's Fang. Oh, the first +3 we've seen. This would be a good one for Mecha. This would be really strong for him. Corrosive longsword. When it lands at an enemy, it deals 2d6 acid damage to all enemies in a 30-foot radius. Then cools down. That's super strong. It's genuinely very good. We might want to try and save up and get that later for Mecha. Punching Dagger. Axiomatic, I think, is lore aligned and does extra damage against chaotic, which is demons. Not terrible. These are new. I think these are actually new. They have been updating the game. Sawtooth Sabers are not a weapon I've seen before. Is it agile? Oh, uses dex for damage instead of strength. That's another one that could be good for Mecha, but I assume it's... Is it a specific weapon? Again, I've never heard of a Sawtooth Saber. I've never seen them before, so I assume they're new. Yeah. So named one. If you attack a new enemy for the first time, you can make an additional attack. That's good. Blade of Order. Whenever the wielder is +2 similar lands, a hit on a chaotic evil creature, demons. Penalty to damage rolls, it's stuck up to 5. Until the end of combat, and there's no check on it. That's another really strong one. That would be worth having at some point. There's no check to see if they get it, they just get it. Wide Sweep. 2d4 slashing damage to all adjacent enemies that lands a hit. That could be another good one for Amp. This is current one. Well, mind you, his is already a +2, so it's not a huge difference how much it costs. Armor's probably one we want to look at. So a heavy shield that can do extra damage on a bash. Dawn of Life. Weighs twice as much as usual, limits speed. And crit, you heal for number of HP because you hit dice. So basically, if you crit, you get some health back. Power shields are a bit iffy. You kind of have to build around those. Adamantium armor is really good. That gives you damage resistance. Yeah, actually, genuinely. That might be worth having. Mithril armor. We could replace Cringe's armor with Mithril, because I think one of our guys has already got Mithril. Max Dex 6. It's got the same max dexterity as his current armor, but twice the actual protection. I think we might well buy that. +1 padded armor, which is a little... No, that's just bad. Mithril breastplate. Have you guys? No, it's still, I think, medium armor, yeah. But again, way less armor check penalty failure, way less arcane spell failure, and less dex. We probably really do need to upgrade. Thingy later on that. So chain shirt, also medium. Long scales. Oh yeah, any magic items that would be worth having. That's for punching, I believe. That's for knights. It's flying enemies. That's all the stuff we sold. Okay, we'll go with that. We'll just buy the metal shirt for now. Who's actually on this fragile party member? Oh, it's actually it was not Mecha, but Mecha's not great actually. Yeah, you know what, cringe. For now, actually, says your armor's actually better than his. I'm gonna give that to Mecha because he's up front normally. I think all these are still worse than this Chlorogista. Except for that one, which is better, but I believe it's two-handed. Yep. Oh, there's some spells you can learn. While we're at it. Except there's probably going to be a little bit scatterbrained, just going around camp and doing a few bits. But then again, I think we've actually done everything I wanted to immediately. I have a feeling there was a shop for magic, but maybe not. We'll get one. I think there might even be one in the city, but no, because we get later, yeah. So here and sell those later as well. It's a bit random. Might even go and sell that before we do anything else. Let's store the magic weapons for now. And that armor, will possibly come back for that later. I like to keep the magic stuff stockpiled. Especially named stuff, so we can sell it later potentially if we feel like that's the best course of action. So I don't accidentally get rid of it early when it's something that could be useful later. Especially if it is stuff I think I will use later. That said, that doesn't go for that stuff. Get rid of it. 1999. So he's some years older than me. Younger than me. It's the Queen.
Commander, I'm satisfied with the troop review, but I do not expect they will be sufficient for the task. You will have to prove yourself a shrewd leader and hire the necessary troops with the provided funds.
Yeah, basically we haven't got the money to take Dresden with just this.
And that target is Dresden, our lost outpost within the World Wound. The Sword of Valor was kept there, a banner that was once carried by Iomedae herself. Our greatest relic was lost when the city fell. I should make one thing clear from the start. The Sword of Valor is no mere symbol, but a powerful weapon against demons. The holiness of the banner weakens them and robs them of one of their most dangerous abilities, teleportation.
Yeah, they can't run away while we've got that up. Or teleport in reinforcements. We want to get that. And you don't have to.
The Sword of Valor is kept somewhere within the Citadel. The demons probably think it's a hunting trophy.
Or at least, well, I'll kind of explain it when we get to it.
Just as important as retaking the city itself. I hope the task is clear. I'm sending 2 specialists to help you, along with the soldiers. A historian, Nura Denduar, and a cleric, Soziel Bainik.
So Nura is the one that bought the Alchemist Fire.
One of the famous inquisitors of the
Oh, the cleric, I think, is the spell salesman.
The Honorable Leota, whom everyone calls Hawkblade.
I do not wish to keep you, Commander. The matter I must discuss with you is extremely important.
We'll talk to him later. He actually doesn't do a lot. I think he's more involved with, I think he does a lot if you go down the Count's side quests. But otherwise he does not do a lot. And only, I think, if you're an Aeon specifically, or at least a lot more if you're an Aeon. Yeah, slightly talking over Nura there, but, yeah. Why have you got so much Alchemist Fire, Nura? What's going on there?
Help our cause, Commander. If you have some time later, I'd like to speak with you further.
And there's Cecile. I think he's one of the companions. You could take him with you.
You're the
I
Knight
think.
Commander's people now, her trusted advisors and companions. Now then, will you please leave us? Irabeth, you can go too.
Let's talk to us on our own. Didn't imagine you made me the commander. He's like, yeah, I kind of had to.
However, you cannot blame me for putting
And she's like, but you're already good at it. And it's like, yeah, kind of. Questions about the mission. How do they conquer it? We actually kind of know that. Staunton. He let them in. Yeah, Monargo convinced him he should be carrying the banner. Stole it and the enemies nicked it off of him. And the city fell. 7 decades, yeah, 70 years. Staunton, he defected to the demon's side.
I wasn't informed of this. After Dresden fell because of Staunton, he was nearly sentenced to death. He deserved it. In wartime, men are hanged for far less. But you have no idea what a terrible sight it is. A raging crowd of crusaders baying for blood. Never have my fighters looked so much like the demons we are fighting. I commuted Staunton's sentence and stripped him of his rank. Not just for him, but for my army and my country. We are not Hell Knights. We do not maintain discipline with public executions.
Yeah, we've got a few things here. You punish him. I think this is probably the one. You punish him with life disgrace humiliation, and it finally broke him. It's sad, but it's not too surprising, really.
Perhaps exile would have been a more merciful sentence than decades of service among those who despised him. I was hoping he might atone for his guilt with a heroic act, but he likely decided that atonement was impossible.
Yeah.
And he might as well give himself over to evil.
What about long-term? I'm not going to ask that one because, no, we'll get it. We're fine. We'll got this. What about long-term goals? How do we get rid of the Wild Wound forever?
Now you are talking like a real knight commander. However, answering your question is not easy. To win this war, we must bar the demon's way. There are a few planar rifts leading to the abyss across the territory we call the World Wound. The best specialists we could find have tried to close them on separate occasions, with no success, as you may have guessed.
Yes, they have tried to shut it before. They don't know how, is the problem.
The World Wound is more than just a chain of portals to the abyss. We do not understand its nature yet. The methods of rift closure known to magical science simply do not work here. However, we have a hypothesis, and a rather well-grounded one, that we must begin at the source of the problem, the place where the World Wound was opened. The main rift lies through the city of Iz and the Threshold Fortress, deep in the former lands of Socorus. We have never managed to fight our way so far and gain a foothold to allow the mages to explore the origins of the World Wound.
Mages?
So, the next step after...
You mean mages? Who calls them mages?
Offensive push deeper into the World Wound, with the aim of reaching Threshold. The very threshold of the abyss.
Got it. Did you know that the souls of angels from heaven are combined in the Wardstone?
I had guessed as much. Many angels fought alongside us in the First Crusade. Heaven was unable to mobilize its full might to aid us.
Yeah, saying this happened before, and they disappeared. And then the first Wardstone appeared, and it's like,
They all... Nevertheless, I am pleased that you solved the mystery of the war.
And also, Lariel gave us the sword.
Lariel. I knew him. He disappeared shortly before the World Wound grew, and Dresden fell into the enemy's hands. In the chaos,
Didn't have time to investigate because of everything, but...
concerns than investigating. It is so strange to hear the names I used to hear when I was young. Like getting a message from the past. It is so splendid.
Got it. There's one more thing.
There you are. You received my instruction?
I did, though I did not have time to read the thing before I was dragged before your majesty. In truth, I was readying myself to depart.
No matter. I trust you will forgive your sovereign for the rather brusque summons, especially when you learn what prompted it. As you are aware, she has recently been appointed my Knight Commander of the 5th Crusade. I spent a long while pondering whom to appoint to the highly sensitive post of Commander's Field Attaché and Advisor Plenipotentiary without portfolio. Congratulations, Count.
She's basically strong-armed women coming with us. Count, this is what you get for making fun of the Queen.
It is a great honor, I suppose.
That's a great idea. There's another one. What a wonderful gesture, Your Majesty. I imagine he would have been inconsolable if you hadn't given him this chance to serve the common cause.
I knew you would approve, Commander. I had my doubts about whether you were ready for such a responsibility, Count. But your conduct in Kenobris has put my mind at ease. So, you will travel with the troops to Dresden. Only the commander may remove you from your post. But I trust that you will dutifully fulfill her orders and make a good showing of yourself. Especially since word of your appointment, Count, will reach
And the rest of the people are going to know.
All of Mendev's nobility will be following your
Which he
successes in
usually hates and has been making fun of him.
including all of your devoted admirers. I even heard that one bard with whom you are particularly friendly has already begun composing a ballad to honor your heroic participation in the Crusade and your faithful service to the commander here.
truly knows no bounds, dear
Oh,
cousin.
what the heck was that?
I am
Who's
most gratified by the honor you have shown me.
It's just like, oh no.
Then let's get going. May Ayomade help us.
He's probably hoping for anyone to help him at that point. What do you mean we didn't? Have we not finished exploring the campsite? What? What did we not do? There's an Evia. Okay, tell us straight. How did the fight end? Saying, Iobade came down and appointed you as a herald. So you died and the angel was now leading the crusade disguised as me. Some people say it was just an explosion in an alchemy lab. You really have changed this great garrison. It's hard to describe, but you become kind of stronger, more charismatic, more stately, smarter, more dangerous. More dangerous? Yeah, exactly. More dangerous. I've got to think about these things. If I didn't, you'd already be dead. You're dangerous. If I did, I hope you're dangerous to enemies, not to us or yourself. You're all good, Olivia. You're fine. I don't have a particularly strong attachment to you, but I have no dislike of you. There's another severed head in our inventory. Get that shit out of here. Who keeps footing these here? I should notice. I should mention, like, I've had this before. I've ended up with a lot of them. Oh, look, it's here. It's the golem. Someone dragged the golem along. Well, you came along and was in a war. It's agony drawn out over decades. No one believed in victory anymore. Yeah, basically we brought her back a bit of hope because everyone was like, we're never going to do this. And then we actually turned things around finally. And a scarab with your family... Scabbard with your family name on it. Sel-Mounta, the family sword. Not stolen. Oh, sold it at some point. Hope to reclaim it later, but never have enough money. Doesn't know where it's ended up. It's an heavy... I can see that you love her. Not. Parents' law servants wouldn't have to earn them a title coat of arms. Well, that's something. I don't know if I'll see you again, but at least I have a scarab. Can you get us more soldiers? Which is speed over numbers. If we arrive in time. Can pay mages to deliver the troops. 7,500 coins. Yeah, so if we had the money for it, we could just instantly recruit some more. Hello, Amber. You chill? How are you handling things? She's just singing along. Singing away, rather. Readings? What are you talking about? Oh, the tricks you learned when the big grey house blew up. They're funny, thanks for teaching them to me. Cool. Oh, I do like her.
Follow my steps.
It's like, oh cool, I can do fun stuff. So you blow up a building. Alright. I think we can roll out now, and I think it takes us to the world map now. Just sticking with the usual party. I'm still going to be ignoring the companions, much as they have good stuff. And we'll call the episode there, I think. See you guys in the next one. Goodbye.